All right, you guys. So we're going to continue on with one-step equations. Okay. So if I bring up a new sheet of paper. All right. So it says solve for t. You must write your answer in fully simplified form. Okay. When I see that, that's a big hint. That's a big hint that possibly I might have to do an extra step. And I think that has to do with the fact that I might encounter fractions. Okay. So you have to learn to take hints from the directions that you've been given. They'll sometimes kind of lead you, okay, to the correct answer without actually giving you the correct answer. All right. So -6 equals -12 times t. All right, so I have to still get my variable by itself. I have to isolate t. So if I have my left and my right side, I'm going to divide both sides by -12. So divide by -12, divide by -12. All right, so equal sign. Well, I know the -12s eliminate, so I have t. All right, this is what we're talking about here. We do have a fraction, okay, which means we need to simplify it. Well, the nice thing is that if I have a negative divided by a negative, that's a positive. So I know my final answer is positive. All right, and then I need to take 6 and 12 and I need to divide by the largest number that will divide 6 and 12. Now, if you have a graphing calculator or some type of scientific calculator that will reduce fractions for you, you're welcome to use that. So if you've got something like this, okay, or even the TIX30 that I recommended to you, you can use, there's a fraction button, okay? So if I pull up my fraction menu, so I type in -6 on the top, -12 on the bottom, and I press enter, okay, you can see here. Let me see if I can get that closer and see if it'll focus properly. There you go. So you can see I was able to type it in and it reduced it for me. So you are welcome to use a calculator that will help you reduce. But keep in mind, okay, your EOC, okay, if we take one, that's a big if, okay, but your EOC has calculator inactive sections, so you need to be able to simplify a fraction by hand. So while you do have access to your calculator, you need to make sure that you're able to do this by hand and that you can divide by 6 to get 1. You divide the bottom by 6 to get 2. And remember, a negative divided by a negative is positive. So t equals 1/2. All right, so if I go here, I type that in, 1 divided by 2, submit my answer, yes. All right, example. So 7 equals 8n. All right, so there's my left and right side. I need to isolate the variable, so I'm going to divide by 8. Notice I didn't concern myself with the fact that that 7 was smaller, okay? That it doesn't matter. It's whatever's in front of the variable. That's my first step in these problems, is to divide or multiply, or we've been adding or subtracting, by the number that's on the same side as the variable. Okay, I've never considered what was on the other side, okay, because that's just going to be dealt with in the next step. All right, so 8 divided by 8 eliminates. So I bring down the n. 7 over 8, well, there's nothing I can do. 7 is only divisible by 1 and 7. 8 is not divisible by 7, and we don't use 1 in this process. So 7 over 8. So I just rewrite that as 7 over 8. So then I go over here and I type 7 divided by 8. Remember the divide symbol is that /, okay, on your keyboard. Submit answer. Yes. Okay, and this will be our last problem for today on this section. All right, so 4b equals -4. All right, so going to jump right in. There's my left and my right side. I need to get b by itself. So whatever number's in front of b, that's what I'm going to divide by. So I'm going to divide by 4. So the 4's eliminate. So I'm left with b equals -4 divided by 4. Well, that works out nice. That is -1. So b equals -1. All right, I'm going to type that in, submit, and I'm good. Okay. All right. So I will be back with hopefully 1 or 2 more videos, but good luck.